I love this conversation. You're such a healer. I love this. I mean, I could keep on talking about all the different amazing movies and shows that you have done. I mean, I have the list right here and in here. And we also have some amazing talent from one of the shows that you did, which I was lucky to be on the set for, coaching and just being there. Love You More.
Love You More. I loved that series. I tell you that people love that show.
Yeah.
I mean, we were the victims of Hollywood politics. Show business isn't just show, it's business.
Yeah.
And as much as we hate it as artists, it's still business.
Yeah.
And all of that happens around us and we have no control over it. We did a beautiful show with incredible performances. My own daughter said, I am so addicted to this show. I just watch it over and over and over and over again.
Right.
So, you know, and loving every single character. There wasn't a bad review anywhere for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, we were all singled out. People loved it.
Yeah.
And it was a victim of circumstance.
You know, and especially with all the shows that are coming out now, I really think, I mean, they could still bring it back.
I agree with you.
Everybody bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring back Love You More.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to bring right now on some of the other cast members of Love You More. I'll just admit them all at once. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show my age. And first of all, I'm giving you all a hug. And now I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see you up close. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, hello.
I was like, oh my God.
How are you? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There's John Tucker.
Okay.
Luke Zimmerman.
Hey, Loni.
Oh, hello, honeys.
And Kevin Ewing.
I thought that
and Casey
hello,
Powell.
sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Guys, I thought we would be together for at least the next 10 years, didn't you? The show was
That'd be so great.
Yeah.
You were all so good in it, and we had such a talk about shows that become a family immediately.
Yes.
I thought that was one of them, and I've done so many series and pilots over the years. That doesn't always happen, but it did happen to us, and I just miss you all. Oh my gosh, I hope you're all well.
We all well. We all good.
Oh,
You're doing good. You're doing good.
good. You look good.
Thank you. I got it from David.
And I know that's Luke Zimmerman. I'm David. I say we're cousins, but you know.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Is Margaret on?
What?
Margaret is not on yet. I know that she mentioned that she was coming, so she might be, you know, coming
Margaret
in a
might
couple minutes.
slip in.
Margaret might come in. So what was it? I mean, what was the, you know, and this could be for anybody, what was it about that show that you love so much?
Well, I think that for me, because I was on another TV show, which was Born This Way. And it was crazy because a lot of the people already knew me because of that show on Born This Way, because it was so popular, and
you got some Emmys from that show.
Yeah, Emmys and Grammys and stuff. So everybody knew who I was at first before I started Love You More. And so when I went to the audition for the show Love You More, they already knew me. And they already knew me from the show, and I'm like, okay, cool, you know. And then I was familiar with Born to Act players, because
Casey was one of the founding members, right? Born to Act players with Mary Rings.
Yeah, he was, and I think that it was a great opportunity though. Flying to Canada, even though it was freaking cold out there, but it was really good though. That was really cool.
It really was, you know, too. I mean, my favorite word, and I've said this before, is love. and to have Love You More in the title, it really, I mean, it really brought it together.
It really did.
And
It
we
really
have,
did.
of course, love today of the wonderful Loni Anderson
Um,
and all of you here. I know that you actually had a question or two to ask of Loni.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Actually, Lonnie, I was gonna ask you this question. It is so nice to see you,
It's so nice to see you.
and I will never forget meeting you on the set of Love You More pilot, and that job helped me to earn my SAG card and as an actor. And do you
I'm so excited for you.
yeah, and do you have any favorite stories or memories about how you earned your own SAG
Thank
card?
you. Oh, I do. I have a great story about my SAG card. I had my equity card first, and then I had an after card before we were joined, SAG and AFTRA. And I got my SAG card for a national film. Because remember, it was film and tape.
Mhm.
Kind of, I could never figure out what separated AFTRA from SAG, but that my SAG card came from my first national commercial for Secret deodorant.
Oh, secret deodorant.
Secret deodorant, and I accidentally got this job. I went in to meet with an agent who told me that she couldn't accept me as an agent because she thought I was too ethnic looking, and I didn't fit with
That
her
was
because
with the
I had
dark
my
hair?
black hair, and so that I didn't fit with her image of her agency. So when I walked out the door after being rejected,
Mhm.
there was a little sign up sheet, and I signed my name to it, and it was to go in and read for the Secret deodorant commercial. So I went in, and the guy said, "Well, you're not on my master list." And I said, "I just got to town." So he said, "Well, come on in." So I went in and I read, and I got the commercial. And then the agent found me and said, "You have to come in and sign with me now because you got the commercial." And that's how I got my SAG
Oh,
card.
so
Oh,
you,
Yeah,
so you
that's,
didn't get the part yet, right?
And Kevin, by the way, you are exquisite in Love You More. I mean,
Well, yes,
I want to tell
yes, I am.
everybody was just dynamic in that. And I just remember you standing there. Is it going to rain?
It's going to rain. The raincoat, hysterical.
Oh,
Oh my
yes, David, that was really hysterical. And well, and Lonnie, I saw that you are going to be a part of an all-star entertainment benefit for the Hollywood Museum, and I have been there several times and always had fun. Can you tell us about the July benefit show and
Yes.
and your part in it?
Well, I've always been very much supportive of the Hollywood Museum. And actually, when they
Mhm.
acquired Marilyn Monroe's, one of her beautiful dresses that nobody had
Mhm.
ever worn but her, they asked me to do myself up like Marilyn and wear this dress, which was like a huge, oh my gosh, I got chills just putting the dress on. Anyway, that was for the Hollywood Museum. And then I used to do a show way back when I started called Hollywood Squares.
Oh,
And so these are to benefit the museum. We did 5 different Hollywood Squares episodes with hosts from the past. And I was the center square in one of the shows. And so you get to buy tickets to see whichever one of those shows you want to see.
I thought
Of
it's
the new Hollywood Squares, and the money goes to the museum.
And where can we go on the museum's website for that, or?
Yes. And it's coming up. And it was really, really fun to do. I mean, oh gosh, John Davidson came back as a host, and who was, oh my gosh.
Bruce Valanche was.
And Bruce Valanche, yeah, Bruce Valanche was of course there. And Peter Marshall's going to do the introduction of this whole, yeah, so it's and Tom Bergeron, you know, so really some of the great hosts and a lot of people who did the show along the way.
Oh, this is great. I can't wait
I have a question for you. So, I forgot your name. I have a question for you. So basically, how does it feel to work with two major actors? Like, you know, we have Luke on The Secret Life of American Teenager. You have me on Born This Way. How does it feel to work with, I mean, how does it feel to work with
people that are well known? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, because you are well known. And so it was my pleasure to work with well-known people that are established. And it's also always fun for me to work with people coming up. But you guys were already, you're so talented. And it was so much fun for me to get to work with you. And then I heard stories along the way from the writer, you know, from Bridget and from Patrick and from Bobcat about how my character was going to be involved with you guys at the house you lived in, and how that character was eventually going to be in your house, helping out with stuff. And so I think I just loved all the places they wanted to take us as a show. And so.
And what was your favorite scene of doing Love You More?
The first scene?
No, I said, what's your favorite scene of Love You More?
Oh, my favorite scene.
Yeah.
Well, working with Bridget is just delightful. But so I have a favorite scene of my favorite scene is actually all you guys in the house. And it's all when you're all together with Bridget, and it's the whole raining, it's in the kitchen and everybody's talking at once. And
potatoes.
Yeah. And it's just wonderful. And we're finding out about everything happens and it's all just crazy. I like the bedlam. It was like beautiful bedlam. And
it was so human. It was so, you know, family.
Yes.
Luke, what about you, Luke?
Well, tell ya, what I did with Loni Anderson, the best actress in Love You More. She is, you know, freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
But here's a question to you, Loni. What do you do now in your life before the COVID hit?
Oh.
After the COVID.
Now, after, it's slowly coming back. People are slowly asking if you're available to do things because, you know, I'm in the age group that we were locked down first, and we were all vaccinated first. But then it's, you know, getting back out and doing stuff is going to happen little by little. The more free they feel at the studios to have people working together, the more people that get vaccinated, that we're actually going to come back to what we used to know, because there was no personal appearance. You didn't, you know, we couldn't go to a show like, let's say, even an autograph show and sign autographs for people because you couldn't be with anybody. So it was a pretty solitary, show business was closed. And now it's so exciting to think that it's going to open back up.
Well, you know what I mean? The cats of Love You More, you, Loni, Kevin, and Santanka, you guys, you know.
That's right, Luke.
Awesome.
We all have to keep track of one another. That's what I'm saying, because all you guys are going to be working. I'm going to be working. We have to keep track of one another and hope that someday our paths cross on the set again. You know, that we can all somehow, some magic will happen, and
Loni,
work together.
You are so right about that, because I know that how you feel about not being together, and I understand that. But you know that I'm making new friends, seeing old ones, and I know that someday that I will buy a ticket for sure to see you. You know.
Yes. Yes, we
Yeah.
will all see one another somewhere
Yeah.
along the line because, you know, even though there's so many things being filmed out there because
Oh
all
yeah.
the streaming and all the outlets, and certainly different from when I started, it was a much smaller community. There's a large community, but we're still a community, and eventually we'll cross paths again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, definitely. Casey,
Yeah.
how about you?
Yeah. I asked everybody. I'm gonna go last. Then I know I saw your commercials.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Okay.
I saw that too.
All right.
So
Yeah,
Very
Casey saw your commercials, Lonnie. Right, Casey?
yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, I have a question actually for everyone.
Okay.
And the question is, and this is because I used to take class with Corey Allen, and
Oh.
which was amazing. I miss him dearly. He was like a grandfather I never met. And the question that he would start class off every time was, what do you want the most at this moment in your life?
Well, I can say my life had started already. You know what I'm saying? I'm back at work right now. I'm doing 2 jobs part time. I'm doing a Facebook Live, computer live, giving people shout outs, giving people compliments, and all that good stuff. And then the other job I'm doing is I'm also on TikTok. And I'm doing videos. I'm showing that my music hasn't, that my music career hasn't in it yet. I'm still doing music. I'm still going after what what I want. And I think that some of the line I can be more famous. I can be back in Hollywood. I can be on BET or MTV or
Right.
see all my videos on TV and be like, that's John Tucker right
Well,
there.
you've got a big list, John. I love it.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Anything-
And I think my favorite scene and my favorite song from Blizzard was it these big titties. That's not back to back. I was like,
There was a song in that show, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was a pretty controversial moment.
buddy.
Well,
But
I
then
think
the other
John
one
is
was-
going to be doing a remake of it
You know
on
I
his new
will.
album.
That's really cute, John. Really cute.
Was I think it was the first beginning when she had that little sex scene going on.
Okay.
Like,
We don't want to tell the audience everything. We want them to
No.
watch it themselves.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I realized I know from Hulk Hogan. Well, I know.
Hulk Hogan. Yes,
Yeah.
we did that 3
Yes.
years with High Noon at Mega Mountain. I was a bad lady. Oh, I was so bad.
How was that?
That was so fun. I mean, sometimes playing a bad lady is the most fun because it's so far away from who you really are. And I had a favorite line from that. Oh, I got to handle an AK-47. And I must tell you, it's a pretty powerful weapon and kind of scary. I've handled a lot of weapons in movies that I've done. And I've always had like a trainer, a policeman or an expert who has trained me in the use of the weapon. And, but it's still, it's a huge responsibility to have that kind of thing happen. But playing the bad lady was so fun. And my favorite line was when I tied the little girl up and I put a bomb on her. And I said, rest in pieces.
But that's true. That's true. But I know about I know the Nassau is Tony Carson in Nassau. I think I seen that about Burt Reynolds. Her too.
Burt Reynolds. I was married to Burt Reynolds, and we have a son. And I was with him for 12 years. And talk about an iconic movie star. He certainly is one.
Oh, I think we have a surprise guest here.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh my God.
How's everybody doing?
Bridget.
Hello.
Ah, Bridget.
I can't believe
So nice to see everybody.
Oh my gosh, this is fun.
Yeah. I remember your music video, Bridget.
You're making a music video?
No, I said I remember yours.
Oh.
It was
Remember's yours.
big titties.
Bridget, he's making a remake on his new album of that.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Wait.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Bridget,
How's everybody
doing?
doing? Are you just talking and catching up? What's
Talking.
going on?
We were
We're
just
talking
talking about you, girl. Oh my God.
We're hanging out with everyone. Lonnie's here, and you're here. And we're talking about how much Love You More was so wonderful, and
I know.
And you know, Bridget, really, we were a victim of politics.
We definitely were.
We were. And how wonderful the show was. And people still are completely devoted to it. My own daughter, who says, I can't stop watching that show because I'm so addicted to it.
You know, I still get messages about it all the time. People are always wondering how everybody's doing. And it's a real shame that we didn't get to make more. But, you know, I'm glad that we at least got the experience of making it. But it should have been more. We really did get burned.
It did.
Right, we should do a part 2 of Love You More.
Yeah, part 2 for sure. You know, or make some music videos or something.
you know what Lonnie was saying too. It was such a family, and there's still this feeling, this connection between everybody. Even the people. I mean, everybody on the set, but even the people, you know, behind the camera. It was just
Right. I was gonna say that too, because it's funny too. Because when I first got to the place, I was looking like, okay, wait a minute now, is that my own trailer? Like that is so dope. I never had a trailer for. Cause I never had a trailer when I was on the set on Born This Way. But now I'm looking like, wait a minute, they trying to give me a trailer now. That's so dope.
Yes.
Are you guys doing any acting or anything, or what's happening? What are you doing? I mean, you probably already talked about all this. I'm sorry.
No. Luke, what about you, Luke?
Well, for me, oh God, when I go on the set, I Love You More, and Bridget, I say, oh my God, she's more talented. I saw a big screen in a movie theater. I say, wait a minute, is that her? I say, oh my God, that's amazing, that film.
You know what I really love too is the chemistry that the both of you, Lonnie and Bridget, had as roommates. It was just like, you know.
It was the best. It really was. I mean, I have a great deal of affection for Lonnie, and that was I feel like I got to make a real friend when we were doing this, so it was really cool.
Very special, because it doesn't always happen.
It doesn't always happen. Yeah, that's right.
So
okay.
Bridget,
Kevin's waving.
Hey, Bridget.
John, you're mute. John, you muted yourself.
Hey, Bridget. Did you ever remember? I actually like you and Loni Anderson doing that roommate scene together, and I like that one the best.
I love that.
But
you did. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, and even though that I've always loved working with you because I was the main leader. I was talking with you.
That's right.
Working with you on the set, and I remember that. Yeah.
It was special. It was one of the most special things I've gotten to do. So I really value that time, and I'm so happy that you invited me on to say hello.
Well,
tell us.
So Bridget, where's your favorite scene of doing Love Me More?
What, Lonnie?
I just wondered, Bridget, have you started work?
I'm actually right now, I just popped in here to say hello for a few minutes. I'm working on a new TV show, and we're starting filming on Thursday. And so right now we're trying to fix all the scripts and everything, and so I'm a little busy right now, and I have to go. But I just want to come on and say hello, and I'm so happy to see you all. This is so nice.
Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
What was it, Bridget? What was your favorite scene doing Let Me More?
What's that?
What was your favorite scene of doing Love Me More?
With the scene with all of you. With you guys. Come on, it's the best. That was the best.
I like that.
And of course, Loni, but we get to, this
Now, I
is
just
all
said
good.
that was my favorite scene too, when you were in the kitchen when there was just chaos.
Oh yeah, chaos.
Oh my God.
And I will never eat
Chaos.
potatoes. Same again.
Well, actually, first off, I like you two girls. I like you both. Don't make me don't fight over me. Let me press that. But no, I like you two girls. You're very nice people I know. So Bridget, you want to tell me what you want, and I, Hulk Hogan, I'm here. I just
Okay,
need.
Awesome.
all right, honey.
I have to run and go on to a thing, but I just really want to pop in for a few minutes. And Loni, I always love seeing you and
I love you,
everybody.
Bridget.
You know what, Bridget? I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
play your
Bridget.
song again. I'm gonna play your song again. Big titties. I just want to listen to it again.
Oh, Sean.
JT has not changed. JT
No.
has not changed.
Still the same.
All right, everybody.
Love
Thank
you
you,
more.
Guys, bye. Love you more.
Okay.
And you also found
Nice
my Bridget.
surprise, huh?
What
I
a
want
nice
big
surprise.
surprise.
That was a nice surprise, huh?
It was.
Well,
You know
I
what
want to.
that-
I want to tell you, I got messages from a few of the other cast members who wanted to come on, and I know like they all send their love. And Jamie Brewer, I know, I think she's on some set.
Yes.
She's always working.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Lonnie, I just want to thank you so much for this.
Oh, this has been so much fun. It's so great to see all of you guys. And I had such a
Yeah.
wonderful time with you, David. Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Thank
It
you.
was.
Thank you.
Most
And
definitely.
thank you all, Luke and Casey and Kevin and John for coming on. It was like a mini
Okay,
reunion.
thanks, David.
Like a little family reunion. I loved it.
Thank you all. Thank you, Lonnie, and I
Thank
look
you.
forward to it.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you
Love
too.
you
We
more.
miss you.
I want everyone to be
Bye. Part two.
vaccinated.
Love
and
you
all-
more in Westwood.